Hello, good evening, and welcome to the beginning of October. I don't know, maybe I should be using my torch to sort of, downlight my face. That kind of thing. Halloween is approaching, my favourite time of the year, and I've started decorating the office. Just behind me, there's a lovely scented candle, and some green, purple, and orange lights just there. And tomorrow, my lovely wife and I will be decorating the rest of the interior of the house, Halloweenish. And then later in the month, we'll do the exterior a little bit. I'm hoping to have a good time this evening. I want to play Little Nightmares, which I've heard good things about, and on the Discord, that was reinforced, so I decided to go ahead and give it a go. And what I'm also interested in this game for is that I have the sequel on Switch. Oddly enough, I bought the sequel on release date because I was so impressed by the early reviews for the game, and so on Switch I shall play the sequel as and when it becomes available, or rather becomes pertinent to me. Now, things have just moved around a little bit on the screen, so I just need to alter where things are for the stream to work. There we go. When I started up the game, that's better. That's much better. There we go. I can see chat. And well, here we are. If I can, so also get the game working. There we go. Voila! Now that is a little bit loud. I think I'm going to have to just alter the volume as well on the stream just a touch. There we go. And you're early for a change. You are indeed. Adjust the slider so the eye is barely visible. Well, I know that the stream can often seem quite dark anyway, so I'll have it just a bit brighter than it's recommending, just a little bit brighter. There we go. And I'll just turn down the audio a touch on there. There we go. Brilliant, brilliant. And on we go. Right, hang on. There we go. Little Nightmares access data periodically. Please do not switch off the power if you see this. Yep, okay. I will not. I shan't end this stream prematurely. And let's start our game. It's a game that promises a lot in terms of atmosphere, and hence I was so impressed and got the sequel on Switch. And I think I love this type of game. It's very similar to, as far as I can tell, to Inside that we live streamed, I think last year now, and then also Limbo, kind of side-scrolling, story unfolding, atmospheric kind of game. Second one is even better. Oh, brilliant. Well, there you go. So when I'm done with this, I'll definitely have to play the second one on Switch. Something's emerging from the blurry mist. Oh, what could it be? Okay. It's like Lady Murasaka from Hannibal. How am I today? It could be worse. Things could be worse. I had a very lovely afternoon. Met up with a friend who you may recall that last year she had an injury that I was involved in when I went to pick her up from the hospital. Those things escaping. Blimey. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Oh! I have a lighter. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we met up with her for the first time in a while, and she's very, very clinically vulnerable in terms of the pandemic. So, oh wow, Beck resubscribed. Oh, thank you for the resubscribe, Beck. Thank you. Good evening. Hope you all had a good weekend. Good evening indeed, Beck. 2 months already. 2 months. She's very clinically vulnerable, so we didn't really see her much. I haven't seen her much during the pandemic. And oh, that lit up. Oh, cool. And so it was good to see her. It was a touch, um, a touch weird as well because we haven't seen her for so long. But also it was good to see her. And I got to manage to take some very cool photos of a rainbow over the sea, which was nice, over the North Sea. How do I crouch? Oh, the left trigger. Okay, crouch that. There we go. Cool. And she also gave me a lovely birthday present as well, which was nice. A board game that's meant for people of genius level intellect. It's it advertises itself as that, but it's genuinely an interesting little board game, so a little puzzle game, so it should be fun. What on earth is going? Are we in a ship, perhaps? In the bowels of a ship? It's hard to know. Also, hope you're doing well, Beck, as well. Hope you don't have to. You've got a little bit of time this evening. Not having to sleep too intensely this evening. But yes, between you, me, and the other people on the stream, it's also been a weird day as well. I mean, as ever at the moment, anxious stuff and intrusive ideas are never too far away. Hence, actually, I decided to do this live stream because I figured it would be fun to do something as opposed to just worrying and then worrying myself to sleep. Who says me? Worrying about nothing in particular, but also everything. Squeezing in is a bit Dead by Daylight. Oh, squeezing in a bit of Dead by Daylight. Oh, brilliant! Are you streaming now? Are you? I didn't notice that you were streaming. What is this? It's like a little statue. Oh, can I pick it up? I can. Can I take it into? Oh, where can I take the statue? Need to be quiet. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Yeah. Distraction in a good way, precisely. Because yeah. Because actually, this week I have my first workshop in 18 months, or almost 2 years, perhaps actually, on Wednesday morning, and also thankfully it is half a day. It's only one class that I'm teaching, so it's a small school, but it's a morning, and that will mean that I'll get to do some prehistory. Oh, someone was in the window, and now they've gone. In the porthole. Looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. It will be a good way of easing back into it. Exactly. It's my favourite workshop that I do, so that's good. But of course, being where I am at the moment mentally, look at the mattress compressing. Isn't that beautiful? The way it sort of it's as you get to the edge, it compresses, it deforms more with your weight, and then that's really good. Yeah, I know. It says press A up and R to grab. I know. I was just enjoying the mattress. Good way to ease back into it. Yeah, prehistory is my favourite, and the funny thing is though is that being where I am, all I tend to think is, but what if I don't get any more? What if no more happen? No more come along? Then someone's hung themselves. And oddly enough, playing a game like this is quite soothing for me. A little bit like watching a zombie apocalypse is quite soothing because these are things that I don't have to worry about. And so it's funny. It's in some ways I love working for myself. I love doing the work I do, but it does rely on you being creative and being buoyant. And when you're not feeling it, sometimes it can be a bit hard. All your worries seem small comparatively. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Compared to a zombie apocalypse. Exactly. Anyway, this game, again, compared to something like uh, Limbo and like Inside, it's got some of those similar things going on. I think that's why I didn't even have to think too much about just grab the chair, use it to grab the handle. It's in. I often use this word, but intuitive. Um, yes, I'm living the style so far as well. Is it bright enough for you? Hopefully, by the look of it on the stream preview, it looks bright enough. And things like that. Look, so you've got these handprints on the fridge, which I'm guessing is encouraging you to open up the fridge. But let's take a look this way. Also, I love the hooded cagoule that our character's wearing. It's brilliant. Can we? Oh, can we crouch down into there? Ah, we can. Where does this take us? Oh, well, I didn't know. I didn't get to open the fridge. I'll go back and open the fridge. Let's see what's in the fridge, shall we? You can see. Okay, that's brilliant. That's good to know. And don't get me wrong. I'm not changing the subject because I don't want to talk about how I am, but I also don't. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I don't want to be moaning about how I'm feeling. Not that I think I am. God, it's so complicated, isn't it? I don't think I am moaning. I don't think you think I'm moaning. But yeah, as you say, a nice distraction. Oh, so we can go over the top as well as underneath. So which way were we meant to go? Could we go both ways? Is that it? What on earth's that thing? Looks like some sort of leech. Run away from it. So I'll go down. I'll go down the bottom. Ow. There we go. Yeah, leech. Let's go in this. Go back in here, where there are no leeches. It's a little bit like the film Coraline, isn't it? Or Coraline. Oh! Is that a mushroom person warming themselves on the fire? Can I talk to them? What the heck? What the heck? Weird, man. Can I climb up here? Is that why this place is this like a collectible where I've collected a mushroom person enjoying the light? Is that it? Is that what you come in here for? Does he supposed to climb any higher than that? Interesting. Well, okay, I guess. Oh, she's got no shoes either. Okay, well, back we go, I guess. You can hug the mushroom person. Let's see if we can hug the mushroom person. So, if I don't seem to be able to hug the mushroom. Oh! You can! Ah. Oh, no, I've sort of picked him up. Now. Where can I take him? I'm kidnapping the mushroom person now. Can I take him with me? No. I'll put him down. Oh! Is he following me now? I made a friend! He doesn't seem to be following. Interesting. Yes, but it's a little bit like that art style that's in Coraline. is a film we're going to have to watch this month, I think. It's funny, we always have the ambition of watching lots of Halloween movies in October, and sometimes we don't quite manage it. Can we? Oh, we can. We can turn the. Oh no, we can hold on to the cog. Okay, to the valve. Sometimes we don't quite manage it, but I think this year we're going to try as many as possible. We didn't manage one this evening because it was a family Zoom call, but we started strong. We watched Can It Burn the Leech? That's a good question. Oh! Oh, that's dark. We started strong with Sleepy Hollow, the Tim Burton Sleepy Hollow, which I've been led to believe. Oh no, well not I've been led to believe. I've picked up here and there from sort of US pop culture on the YouTubes. There's an animation of Sleepy Hollow from like the 50s or something that's much closer to the actual story, where Ichabod is a slightly awkward, bumbling, not Johnny Depp kind of attractive character, but rather quite an ugly character, both in terms of action and in terms of his appearance. Kind of like, oh, yes. So was this what? How will the leeches react to the light? Oh no! Oh no! Oh dear. Bot isn't cooperating. Oh rats! Sorry, I haven't turned the bot on. There's always something, isn't there? I'll just very quickly do that now. There you go. The bot will come on now. Yes, it should do. I will keep an eye on that. It is producing some great oh no's, isn't it? Oh, there we go. The bot is on. Right, come on. Let's get my mouse in. Pointer out of the way. It's interesting how you can never quite predict, even if this game is playing full screen, I can move the mouse off screen to the to other parts of the computer. In other games, when it's full screen, you can't escape the screen. In other games, it plays full window. In other games. It's funny how there's no standard, is there? In terms of how the game interacts with the broader functions of the PC. Oh, is it not working? Hang on. There we go. It should catch up. I'm signed in. Yeah, I just want to continue. There we go. Oh, I need to generate a token apparently. I do want to sign in. Okay, guys, let's do that then. I shall sign in, since I much prefer it when the chatbot is working. So very, very quickly, just do that. Pop, 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 pop. And you know what? Streaming professionalism be darned. You know what? You know, it's just like, it's all part of the fun. Yeah, so. Try not to say my username or password out loud, obviously. It's funny. I can never quite remember when these tokens are going to be required again in terms of generating. Um, yeah, there we go. That should work. Yes. There we go. Hey! Tells your password will help you set up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, that's the thing. It's just a wonderful opportunity for you to try, for people. Well, I know you wouldn't try and ensnare me, but for people to try and ensnare me in all manner of traps. There we go. Cool. Right, off we go. So now Oh No should work. And hello, and all the others. Okay, so we have our lamp. Oh, this time it's already lit. Pre-lit.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
There we go.
No! Oh no!
And so one more thing. All that monkeying around meant, you know, I have to hide the windows so I can see what's what. There we go. Cool. Much better. Much better. And jump. Grab. I do like the mechanic of using the right trigger to grab, to actually use your hands. It reminds me a little bit of Totally Reliable Delivery Company. Are those up there going to drop down? No, they're not. Where you use the, I think, right and left triggers for the right and left hands, and you pick up packages that obviously you're smashing because you're hilariously clumsy as you go. But where are we? Are we in a ship? Are we in some sort of factory? Ah! Oh no. Oh dear. Run away! Run away! Run away! Oh my goodness me! Oh no! Oh, this is horrible. Is this what we're going to have to do? We have to watch this. I mean, it's horrible, but also it's entirely thematic. It's delightfully grim for Halloween or in October. Ah, I don't like them. I don't like them. Hence, little nightmares, I guess. Okay, quick, quick, quick. Push, push, push. Whew. So now where? Do we jump? And light that lamp. Doesn't have much blood anyway. No, exactly. That's it. I mean, what a way to go. Joke's on them. The little mushroom guys, look. They're intriguing me. The mushroom gnomes. Oh, how lucky was that? How lucky was that? Very lucky. Yes, in terms of watching, speaking of watching things, I'm very much enjoying going back through The Walking Dead and watching season 11 as it unfolds. And apparently season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead is confirmed now as coming to Amazon at the end or mid-October, so that's going to be good. Perspective does seem challenging, doesn't it? Reminds me a little bit of the some of the early Lego games in terms of platforming. That can be a bit difficult, judging how platforms actually relate to each other. But yeah, very much enjoying going back through and sort of. I'm up to sort of season 8 in the watching, and when they're released on a Sunday um, in the US, they come out on Monday morning, frustratingly, in the UK. So as of 8 a.m. in the morning, then you get your new Walking Dead. So sometimes with my breakfast, I'm watching it. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, the camera was very awkward in those games, wasn't it? Do I have to run now? Oh. Okay. We have to run and jump. Presumably. Okay. Okay. Hold X to sprint. Thanks for the tip. Jump. Yes! Run! 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 We made it. It's the fact that she's got no shoes. I just feel, it must be so cold. Well, I say she, and I don't know why I'm thinking. I presume she's a she. Could be a little boy as well. They must be so cold. What the heck is that? Like Heather Donahue in Blair Witch. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Ah! Yeah. Climb into prison bars that someone has carefully knotted a escape rope from. That says something, doesn't it? When when you're climbing into a prison, it says something about your predicaments, doesn't it? The rat. Plenty of loo roll though here. That's good. Lots and lots of loo roll. This must have been a game that was very fun to play during lockdown. Exactly, yeah. You're going deeper and deeper in the narrative, and as the story unfolds. Oh, so the gate is electrified. So presumably, I need to try and get up to that panel, perhaps, to fiddle with. Oh, can I pick up the box? I can pick up the box. I can drag the box at least. Now then, can I use... Ah, you can throw things! So if I throw toilet roll up here... It's a multi-toilet. A multi-toilet? No, don't close the door, don't close the door! Oh, this is a multi-toilet, it's not a prison. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh no, sorry, that's a multi-toilet. Sorry, that is. Sorry. I'm being an idiot. Yeah. It is, yeah. So you can sit around having a conversation with your friends while you're all on the throne. Right, so put it down there. Can we climb on them, I wonder? Just more efficient. That down there. Can we? I jump on the. Oh no! Jump on the loo roll. Rats. On a boat for sure. The screen keeps shifting left and right. That's a good point, actually. I think that might be one of the reasons why I'm just taking it for granted that I am on a boat, and I hadn't really registered that movement actually, um, not not fully. I hadn't really thought, oh, it's moving, but I think that's one of the reasons why it sort of felt a bit maritime, but then it is obviously we're rocking back and forth. Oh, come on. It's very subtle. But it's another reason why I love this sort of game. Oh, stop! Is that the story is revealed through elements of gameplay. It's not, there's no documents, for example, revealing lore and character motivations. It's all about what you observe. Am I even doing the right thing? I don't think I can. Can I even climb on them? I can't. Okay, what if I throw a toilet roll at the... Actually, hang on. There's a switch. There's a switch behind the door. I was concocting this MacGyver A-Team style standing on the toilet rolls. You know, multi-part plan. And actually, all I had to do was observe where the wires went. Oh, look at the handprints. Oh, this is quite sinister. Now we've got children's blocks and toys. Oh, is it going to be a Half-Life 2 style balancing puzzle? We need to put blocks on the... Oh, and an ashtray. Interesting. Oh, and a train. Ouch! Sorry. Sorry. Go on you go. Can you... Oh no. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oops. Oops. And that... Oh. Oh dear. Terribly sorry. Can I pick you up and put you back on the tracks? Yeah, bad combination, yeah. No, don't throw the train. Don't throw the train. Pick up... No, don't... No. Pick up the train and then put it on the tracks. On the tracks. There we go. Come on. No, on the tracks. Also, I'm not sure when the new Stranger Things is being released, but we're both looking forward to that immensely as well, Mr. Soup and I. Can I do anything with the roundabout? Doesn't look as though I can in terms of spinning it. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm really not the annoying friend who always ruins the train tracks. I am. Oh, I was always the kid who had made this intricate, beautiful little little world, for example, in the sandpit, and then some inconsiderate so-and-so has to run through it and smash it at the end of playtime because, well, it's, it's not playtime anymore. You don't need it, we don't need it, Am I going to have to turn off the electricity and run all the way through here? Quite possibly. Okay. Would there be enough time to do that? That might be why the drawers are here, to let me get back into that room. Okay. It's going to be a bit nerve-wracking, isn't it? Got to get the timing right on that. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Move it. Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if, for example, if the new episode of Walking Dead released at like maybe midnight, you know, or even 1 a.m. here in the UK. I could stay up for that. But yeah, 8 a.m. On a Monday, just awkward. Oh no, the eye is watching. It was cutting it close, wasn't it? Oh. Yeah, there's another game that I'm intrigued to try and play that I might play during October if I have time. Ah! Oh no! Ugh! What happened there? Is she melting or something? And that is the game Fran-Bow. It's a much more narrative-driven game. I think lots of reading involved, and but it's a really weird, strange game with fascinating implications. And I've deliberately not learned too much about it. But when it was on sale on Steam, I think in the summer sale, I definitely picked it up. So that could be a candidate for streaming as well this season. Ah! Never heard of it. It's worth looking into. It's worth looking into. It's made by I think a Swedish developer, and it deals with elements of it's kind of a little bit. It reminds me, actually, oddly enough, of is it American McGee's Alice in Wonderland, and his take on Alice as being mentally ill, or well, potentially mentally ill, and Wonderland being her way of working through trauma, etc. It's a little bit like that. It's got elements of that in it, as far as I can recall. The eye. There we go. Can I pick this up, I wonder? No, I can't. There we go. Yes, previous victims of the eye, of course. I hadn't even thought about it. I thought they might be toys, but no, you're right, yeah. Little piles of ash and ooh, dark stuff. Well spotted, Smig, well spotted. Now, can I jump onto this? Oh, I can. Can I burn this rope? No. Can I untie the knot? No. Okay. No, don't jump down. You only hurt yourself. I didn't know it was possible to oh, so that's not where you meant to go then. Fair enough. I may not be a speedrunner, but at least I'm curious. I have some curiosity. Now, before you go that way, because I did notice there was a wee little man in the in a cage just down below. I wonder if we can interact with him or help him in some way. Because he definitely looks a little bit helpless. So is it? Let's see. Look down. Yeah, down here. Oh, God! There are so many different directions you can go in this game. Oh, look! Look! He's got a little portrait next to him. Little family portrait. Give him a hug. Yeah. Oh, and he follows. He crouches. Oh. That is interesting. Anyway. Not a speedrun. Really? Really? You're not a speedrunner? Oh my... Well, unsubscribe, unfollow, false pretenses. All this time you've been speedrunning so many games, and now you say you're not a speedrunner? What is this? What are these lies? Despicable falsehoods. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that doll. That's the lady we saw at the beginning. When we wake up right at the beginning of the game. She's sort of in the blurry smoke. She's the nightmare. That lady. Sort of little, almost like a geisha doll, isn't it? It's a nice ceramic noise, though. Can we crawl under the bed? Do we want to crawl under the bed? Some black slime here. The eye is watching. Is there anything else we can do in here? You can break the statue. Oh. Oh! It did something. It made a little noise, but... Right, okay. So there's at least one that I haven't broken then. Little did he know that one statue would come back to haunt him later on. In his dreams. He knew he had failed to break the statues. Okie dokie. Restart. Exactly. Yeah. Restart! Oh, guys. Have you ever... Oh. Oh my goodness. What the... Oh my god, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, I guess I'll escape this way. Looks like some sort of weird twisted orphanage. Just gonna go in this direction. Away from the big scary thing. Gonna hold this block for comfort, I think. No, so I was about to say, I don't know if you've heard of a TV series called The Goes Wrong Show. They've done stage shows, they've done mini presentations and sort of short dramas, they've done TV episodes, and now I think 2 series of The Goes Wrong Show. I would say just look for them on YouTube. If you look for them on YouTube, you'll find all sorts of random clips. I will find a couple of decent clips and put them on the Discord from YouTube because they are very, very clever. So we first saw, uh, I think it was Pantomime Goes Wrong or something, where it's very immersive. So to put it into context, they as you're going into the theatre, there's oh, is she hungry? Or is he hungry? Are they hungry? Um, there are members of the stage crew running around going, "Have you seen a dog? We've lost a dog. Do you know where the dog is?" And you're like, "No, no, thank you, sorry, I just..." And they're wearing the black T-shirt that a stage crew might wear because they don't want to be visible on stage. They've got like the Crawley theatrical company logo on the back of their shirt. To all intents and purposes, they are the stage crew for this little theatre company. Oh, what's going on? And then you go in, and the director of the troupe, food. There we go. Is there to greet you on stage and says, "Good evening and welcome to this evening's show. The theatrical, the Crawley Theatrical Society is pleased to present, a pantomime that we've been working on very hard for the past year or so. But despite some little kinks that we've had with the set, I'm sure you won't notice a thing." And more often than not, they'll set up something along those lines. And in that instance, what happened was basically the set just started to come apart. Things collapsed. It genuinely is impressive just how they make presumably a safe show look so incredibly dangerous. People get hit on the head. People through a sequence of events, maybe the whiskey prop is replaced with petrol, so that someone has to drink inverted commas petrol on stage and just like, delicious, this kind of thing. It's basically it's Amdram. The show must go on, taken to an extreme that's just part Monty Python, part farce. It's just magnificent. There's a Christmas episode that they do, which is well worth checking out. There was one which is called in the first series on BBC called 90 Degrees, which was meant to be a reference to the directors at the beginning. Good evening and welcome to Play of the Week. This week we're going to be showing the classic, I think Alabama drama 90 Degrees, which is of course a reference to the stifling heat of the southern United States. Unfortunately, the crew who put together the set for this evening's proceedings misunderstood that to be a direction as to how to construct the set. You may notice something slightly off as we proceed, but don't worry. We've got it all in hand. And it turns out that one of the rooms is built at 90 degrees, so they're having to climb into a boardroom, climb up the side of a table, and they're shooting it from 90 degrees. So what you're seeing is people sat at a table, sort of holding on for dear life and drinking, a nice iced tea or something, and it's shooting down the room, splatting the person at the end of the table. It's the show must go on, and the way that all of the actors have their own character traits that are independent of the characters that they're playing. So the actors are playing actors in an Amdram playing characters. And so season 2 has just become available on iPlayer, and we binged it on Saturday because the ongoing drama between the director and this actor who thinks he's amazing because he does things very loud. He's like, "Hello!" He's a very loud actor. Sort of comes to a head, and then there's a I mean, I don't want to spoil it. If you get a chance, the Goes Wrong show is just excellent. There's a character. There's this one of the women always sort of plays the camera. She's very sort of like She says that even though she's meant to be in the scene, she'll sort of it's like she's trying to further her career, get discovered by a director or something. One of the women is always getting hit in the head by by something. Um, and in the most recent series, what they really built on that by having a sequence at the end of the series where the Amdram Society was doing a sort of a because issues with the director had come to a head, they decided that they wanted to showcase their talents individually, and so everyone came up with their own little. It's almost like a festival of drama, a little presentation for it. Where one of the actors, incidentally, is a total idiot, and is always getting his lines hilariously wrong, often with very lewd implications. Or he'll be cast as the pigeon or as the horse or something, and he'll be like, "What noise does a horse make?" And something hilarious comes out of that. So. Um, but the actress who's playing the actress who's always very nervous and can't really handle spontaneity, um, uh, does a sequence about spontaneity and how she's got a life coach now who she pays £200 a month, and clearly it's working because I've been able to handle uh, all of the troubles and things going wrong so well, which she hasn't. So, um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible to explain it well enough. So I'll share some links if I can find them. Some good ones, as I say. There are bits of the shows on YouTube which don't really give you a sense of. Sometimes that if you know the joke, you'll enjoy the clip, but there are other ones that are much better if you've never seen it before. But the Goes Wrong show is brilliant, and it's also one of those things where I don't want, I don't like it when people say it's quintessentially British, but it is a very very British thing. It's very particularly in that spirit of Monty Python and the irony of stiff upper lip, um, even at the expense of your own dignity. Ah! Oh, massive fail. Legs broken there, presumably. Yeah, or maybe so there's a legal drama where they have these very elaborate ways of doing the sets. So uh, um, they'll have sort of a courtroom set and then a flashback to the crime and then the coroners, and they'll keep on coming in. Like half of each set will come in from each side, and they'll sort of go through different versions of the same events. Much like crime dramas often do. Different people's recollections, this kind of thing. But the stage crew get it wrong, and so you have first of all, the living room where so and so was murdered, and then you have the coroners, and then you have uh, um, um, a gym set or something like that, where the two lawyers meet after the day in court, and talk while they're on the treadmill. But then the next time you have a flashback, they no, this is what happened. You'll have the living room set where the murder took place, and then the coroners on the other half, and so you'll have the same. The actors are having to do that. The show must go on, sort of thing. So instead of maybe picking up an apple and eating it, they're now partly in the coroner. So there's a heart, which was from the autopsy, which is in the place where the apple would be in the living room set. So they're going. Mm. Would you like some? No, thank you. Um, it's it's very clever. It's very very clever stuff. And so it's part physical comedy, part timing, part language as well. Often there's bits of language which becomes incredibly relevant in the script. So in the most recent one, the term sharp tongue. Your sharp tongue will, will not get the best of me. Well, when things go wrong, suddenly maybe there's a part of the uh, of the set actually involves now, because something's gone horribly wrong, a mouth with like a sword jutting out, you know, something like that. And it's like, oh, your sharp tongue. Well, and it's brilliant. It's really clever stuff. How do we get? I'm trying to remember what I did from here. Oh, that's right. I went up, didn't I? Or did I swing across? No, you pillock. Honestly, it's like a horror story of actors. It is. It is. It's every actor's worst nightmare. It's every anyone who's ever been involved in a production. It's all of those worst nightmares coming together, and somehow they always manage to, in every single episode, but also in every single iteration of a stage show that they've ever done. And they've also done little things for charity, except, you know, this kind of thing. So for children in need, they'll come up with a show. Even at the height of Corona, they made a joke about it where they're having to stick by COVID compliance. So when someone sort of coughs as part of the show, there's like a robot that they've hired that will do, you know, cough detected, and there's someone's is automatically plunged off the stage and has to. It's just brilliant. The nativity was also good because the actor who thinks he's an amazing actor was sort of like, you know, note to self, next time, or, you know, next time I want bigger fireworks next time I appear. And of course, they overdo it. So next time he appears is a massive explosion. In the same, yeah. I'm not doing it justice. I'll just have to show you some links. So, no. But it is precisely the sort of thing that that is a real positive of. Oh, come on! A real positive of the BBC, actually. You know, sometimes people are far too quick to take it for granted as a public broadcasting service, but it does do some excellent. Well, it's almost always excellent. You know, despite some of the wages that some of the bigger presenters are on, they do have a tendency to, I think, to overuse and overpay certain talent. But apart from that, they give. David Attenborough was the commissioning director for BBC Two back in the day. I think in the 70s, or was it the 80s? No, it was the 80s. That's it. And he gave the series Red Dwarf its commission because he saw the potential in it. So it's that ability to sort of take a risk on something that a commercial channel wouldn't be able to risk, which is very admirable. I can't remember what on earth I did. What on earth did I do last time? Because I'm talking about this, it goes wrong. Everything is going wrong. I just did something last time. Can I do anything with this thing here? No. Stop thinking! Yeah, I did everything on auto. Okay, well, I remember I grabbed that at one point. And I kind of dragged it over to here. I think it went up the chain. I think I must have gone up the chain, yeah. And how did I know to do that? How the heck did I know to do that? Clearly I was following good design, and then now I'm sort of thinking too much about, or was thinking too much about what to do next. Yeah, it must be I went up the chain. Take it up the chain. Ooh, no, don't jump off. Don't jump off. There we go. Up we go. Up we go. The power of overthinking. Yeah. It's like a little microcosm of my life. Et voila. Okay, so now I need to switch and then run and jump and grab. No! It's so hard. It's so the depth perception. I thought I was in line with it, but no, I jumped off to the side. It must be horrible being. Um, just imagine being the player character and being like, no, this is not gonna work. Oh, they've pressed A. I need to jump. Okay. Oh. It is an issue with these games, but I think the better versions of these games don't rely on depth perception and platforming too heavily, do they? Um, so far, I'm not so annoyed by it that I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna play this game again. But I can see why it sticks in the mind, as it were, as a problem with the game. There we go. Now, up the chain. It's funny, whenever I hear the phrase "up the chain," I think of, oddly enough, of Walking Dead and Merle Dixon, when he's hallucinating on the roof at back in season 1 of The Walking Dead, and it must have been when he was in the army. Yeah. You got a problem? Take it up the chain. The thing is, this is a slightly punishing checkpoint, I have to say, though, in terms of the all these little things you have to do before you get to try that jump again. So if we okay, run, jump, grab. There we go. Now up the chain. Hey! High fives all around. Oh, now we get to turn off the lecky. Oh. Yeah, it's Oh. Oh. Oh my. Okay. Can I jump from this drawer? No, don't close it. Don't close it. Don't close it. Just talk about something random, Mark, that we've never seen before, and you'll be fine. Something that you tell us not to go looking for, because no, you can find the links, not us. And you'll be fine. Just do that. Yeah, absolutely. That one drawer. Okay, what if I close this drawer? Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Can I open any other drawers? I can. Hooray! Ah. So yeah, but at the very least, you know, none of this, uh, none of this, this glorious platforming is putting us off, or putting me off the sense of discovery and wanting to move on with what's happening next. So that's cool. That's cool. Did you get with the times and digitize all the stuff they do? Yeah. But again, if they digitize it, you know, you can't platform on an iPad, on a tablet. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Just squeeze through. You're going to get roasted. There we go. Ooh, can we push this? What will that do? Oh, a noose. Nice. A noose, nice. Oh, that's some pleasing language there. Can we open this up? We can. Can I jump on the noose? Can I hold on to the noose? Oh. Oh my. I guess I'll drop down. That's a delightfully scary noise, isn't it? So what has that gained us? What can we now do that we couldn't? Oh no. Leeches, the blooming leeches. Leave us alone. Oh, I know. We've de-electrified the door at the other side of this, haven't we? That's what we've done. There we go. Anyway, we need hard copies of documents. Oh, you sneaky eye camera. Yeah, they're good for historians and researchers. And frankly, at the moment in this country, if the electricity stops working, you know, we'll need them for our day-to-day living. He says, joking, not joking. Well, we have to follow the bucket. There we go. Yeah, the sheer amount of work that people are having to do at the moment to sort of say, oh, it's nothing to do with Brexit. Nothing to do with Brexit. It's other things that are happening all over the world. Nothing to do with us. It's quite hilarious. And you hear Polish lorry drivers saying, why would we come back to UK when you're going to kick us out again? You know, for the 3-month visas that they're proposing for 5,000 lorry drivers. That was very close, wasn't it? That was very, very close. Although that was pleasing. It was a pleasing little sequence of events there, as these games tend to have. Oh, I spy an eyeball. Is it going to do something when I step forward? No. Okay. That's a relief. It's everything except Brexit. Yeah. All hail the mighty Brexit. And the problem is, we don't have a much of an alternative at the moment in terms of the way that our opposition behaves, but also how people understandably view their options, partly because of the media. So, you know, it's currently the incumbent party's party conference, the Conservative Party conference. Our Prime Minister Johnson is already making an idiot of himself, but frankly he does that every day. So we don't really have an option at the moment. It's really annoying in terms of prospects. We live in a one party state more or less at the moment. It's very, very annoying. And it would just be nice for people not to either to have an effective opposition that actually holds government to account, because that's what it's meant to do. That's how it's meant to work, or to have an opposition that isn't pulling itself apart or too busy being, saying, "Oh, please stop calling us names." Basically, you don't see the Conservatives worrying about what they're being called. I mean, heck. Anyway, sorry, I'm ranting now. It's just blooming annoying, really annoying. Because regardless of who you want to vote for, I don't care who you want to vote for. We should have people who are making decisions who are concerned that they may lose their jobs if they get it wrong. Put it that way. But these guys aren't. They're just not. Not least because once they backed the right guy, or backed Johnson. They essentially become unsackable. Right up until the point when someone like Murdoch wants them to be sacked. That's no way to run effective government. But anyway, what do I know? I'm just a currently chronically anxious archaeologist. Oh, this might make you guys laugh. Today, in addition to meeting up with a friend and going to the beach and getting a lovely birthday present and taking some photos, I also completed some graphic design work for a friend and also someone who used to be my neighbour, and now we've hired him recently to do some work on the house. So this Wednesday he'll be doing some repointing on some of the brickwork. And in return, in this instance, I've offered to do his company logo. He needs a new logo because he's got a new van. And so we designed the logo. I won't go too much into that because I don't want to say his company name on the stream because I don't want to embarrass him or no, so I mean. But unless there was a very clear link between the name of the company and the potential logo, put it that way. And this item could have been really fun to play with because it is a bed with straps, crikey. And some very clear possibilities come out of that name, and I thought, yeah, great, yeah, we can have some fun with that. As a builder, there was also some potential for a little bit of cheeky wordplay because certainly observationally, some of the best. Oh, look at this space here. I love it when games habitually have discoverable spaces like this. It's really good. Some of the best local builders, they have wordplay built into their like a slogan for their business. So around the corner from us, literally around the corner from us, there's a wonderful business run by a family who are Sikhs, and they're very proud of being Sikh, clearly, because it's part of the Sikh icon. I've forgotten what it's called now. Is basically their business logo. And they have on their van a wonderful. That makes sense. The straps are there to keep the mattress in place. It's not nefarious. They have a wonderful slogan, which is, "You've tried the cowboys, i.e., the dodgy builders. You've tried the cowboys. Now try the Indians." It's brilliant. That it's memorable. It's funny. It's playing on the fact that the competition aren't as good as us. It's perfect, and I was recommending something very similar to this particular client. Okay, it is great. It's absolutely great. Really, again, witty, really, and it sticks with you because people go, "Oh, yeah, those builders, those guys." Even if they don't remember the name of the company, which I'm not, they remember I can't remember the name of the company off the top of my head, but I remember the tagline. So I came up with a very clear concept connected to the company name, with a related slogan which everyone I've mentioned it to reckons was a good idea. But again, I can't tell you the slogan because it would tell you the company name unfortunately. Um, so I'm trying to be professional and keep it vague. Um, and then your man comes back to me a few days later and says, "Okay, I've got this other idea. And can we use this symbol instead? Essentially, a yin yang symbol with a couple of colours on it." Now, interestingly, one of the things he had said to me was that he wanted to avoid using religious iconography. Um, Nothing he had suggested and nothing I was suggesting was remotely religious, explicitly religious iconography, right up until the point when he suggested this yin yang symbol. And I said, "You do know that's religious iconography?" And it's like, "Yeah, but you know what I mean, Christian iconography." Nothing he had suggested so far was remotely Christian iconography. But anyway, um, uh, so anyway, I go, "Yeah, that's great, fine. Yeah, you're the client. We can work with that, and we do work with it." I changed some of the colours because it just looks a little bit better with different colours, and he agrees with me. And then, as part of this service, I I go looking for fonts, and this afternoon I looked through 5,172 different fonts, uh, some of which were free to use, some of which were donationware, some of which were fonts that you would literally buy if you wanted to use them. And I suggested 27 in a document that I prepared for him, which had the logo, it had the potential font for the logo, and then it had a sample of the typical font that he uses in correspondence as well, so you could see them all side by side. And of those 27, I deliberately included ones. I said to him that I've included ones that I don't like. I don't think you should choose, and ones that I do like, just so you can weigh them all up, weigh up your options. And a couple of hours work, a few hours work getting this prepared, and I send off the email. It was in a PDF. You're talking about it, and my Facebook just showed me your post about it. Oh, what post was that? I'm wondering what I posted now. Yeah, so I do this font work, and they're spying on you, Meryl. Oh, was that the post about the Holocene font? Yes, that font. I quite like that font actually. Anyway, so I do this work, and the font he picks is the font he comes back to me within 5 minutes of getting the email. Exactly, yeah, Holocene. That wasn't one of the fonts that I chose. That was a font that I quite like the look of. He comes back to me and says, "I like Georgia as a font, one of the drop-down standard Microsoft fonts." And you just think to yourself, what? In so much as, and this happens quite often with the film work that I do. It happens with workshops sometimes as well, where you presume that someone is hiring you because, and don't get me wrong, I'm not annoyed. Exactly. What about New Times or Times New Roman? Exactly. Arial Black was an option. Thankfully, he didn't go for Arial Black. But you tend to presume that people are hiring you or working with you because they recognise that they can't do for themselves what it is that they're hiring you to do. That's one of the transactional presumptions that I foolishly make in my day-to-day dealings. But actually, I don't think that's the case. I think more often than not, people are hiring you to do things that they just can't be bothered to do, and they think that they actually probably can do themselves. And so Uh, and so when it comes to the oh, this is the elevator, this is the lift. When it comes to that moment where you're actually rendering advice and your opinion, your considered opinion, they tend to not really take it all that seriously. I find that quite frustrating. So I've had it happen, like I say, in film work. I've said, look, here, here's a really good edit on something. I think it's good because of this, this, and this. It's elegant. It works for your purposes, and they'll want something really unimaginative instead, something really uninteresting, frankly, instead. Um, and I'm not saying that's necessarily what's happened with this client. I like him. I count him as a friend, or certainly as a a frequent acquaintance, as it were. He used to be my neighbour. Um, but it was a little bit annoying. I was like, if I known, I could have just chose the font from the drop down on Microsoft Word. Then I wouldn't have spent my afternoon searching for a font, And I didn't say that to him. What I actually said was, like, I'm not sure that will look the best on the side of a van. It's quite a thin font. It doesn't have much of a graphical quality. And I suggested that also one of the benefits of the sort of brand exercise that we've been going through is that you're wanting something that other people don't have on their computers. You don't want people to be able to, in a worst case scenario, to pretend to be you, to, rewrite what's happening to our character, rewrite and edit or reproduce a different version of a tender document, for example, or an invoice. Not to mention, obviously, recognizability of a font that most people don't have on their computers. So I'm hoping he listens. He hasn't got back to me yet, though. But it's something. It's an issue. Oh, there's some food. Come on, we can eat. We can eat that food. It's interesting that your character gets hungry, like so desperately hungry. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! It was a trap. It was a trap. So yes, I would never. Obviously, Mrs. Soup knows what's happened and who it is, but I would never complain about a client in a way whereby they're identifiable. And this isn't, and I rarely tend to have a major complaint. Just sometimes you just think, again, and I think this is also probably it is very common. I think with not just design and things like film work, but also art as well, art and music commissions. People go, well, I can't be bothered to do it myself, but I'm sure I could probably do something decent. But does it really have to cost that much? That kind of thing. But there's a brilliant TikTok video that I would recommend people look up, and it's called "It Takes That Long Because It Takes Me Fucking Hours." And then they say, "It costs that much." I say, "It costs that much because it takes me fucking hours. It costs that much because I don't have superpowers." It's a very funny little song. It's hard sometimes because we tend to overestimate ourselves if we don't know any better. Well, we do, but also the irony is, and I think the reason why it keeps on happening, is that the people with whom they're working aren't very good at estimating how good they are. So I know I absolutely do not charge enough for my work, and even though I've just said that, I'm unlikely to have the confidence next time I'm putting forward a tender for work to charge more than I'm accustomed to doing. And it's not just about money, but it's about time. It's about the cumulative power of your expertise, the equipment that you've got. Knowing what to use when. All of this stuff is important, and I recognise those skills in other people, but I don't tend to recognise them in myself. Get the mushroom guys out. Are there more mushroom guys? Oh. No, I think these are kids, aren't they? No, I don't seem to be able to open the doors, unfortunately. No. No, I can't. Oh, that's tragic. Yeah. Yeah, swing and jump. Here we go. I'm so glad that we get to keep our lighter though. Our little Zippo. Can we climb here? That's clever. That's very clever. Makes you go around the room and then come back and reassess the door that's just closed behind you. The impediment is in fact the way forward. I do sometimes think, though, in that sense, in a similar vein to sort of underestimating the value of our expertise, I feel as though, what the heck is that guy? Again, it's very Coraline. It's a little bit Tim Burton as well, actually, this. Oh. He's blind. Oh no. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh no, oh no! Oh goodness me! Oh no! Oh no! Ugh! Ugh! Oh, that was horrible. I feel as though we also tend to box ourselves into a destination, don't we? And I've been sort of playing with that idea in the past year or so, with trying to more deliberately embrace other skills, so things like my art and photography and this kind of thing, and understand them for what they are, as opposed to just being things that I do. They are things that other people can't do, if that's what I mean. Or that other people do pay for those sorts of skills. So it's that sort of it's a double-edged sword. I think if you get the balance right, you can actually recognise what other people don't recognise in yourself, hopefully, or other people sometimes have trouble understanding the value of. You can sort of not do that, not fall into the same trap for yourself. So I get really excited, for example, when I think about the artistry that goes into a game like this, into the sort of scenario building, the clever thinking. There must be an answer to this particular puzzle. I think, well, actually, people have done this. People have made this. This isn't just a piece of entertainment that exists separate of human endeavour. And that's really cool. That gets me excited for possibilities in terms of, I wonder if there are ways of applying yourself to making new exciting things. I know that's slightly rambly, but it's kind of where I'm at. I'm sort of trying to put together lots of different elements of possibilities, all while also at the same time, ironically enough, feeling as though, oh, goodness me, like if I run this way, oh, there you go. That's the answer. There's the hole in the wall. you know, look, examining what your capabilities are and reconfiguring the possibilities. That's an exciting prospect. Even, you know, as I say, even though anxiety and depression is a problem for me at the moment. I love the idea of, hey, that's really cool. If you're running and you crouch, you do a slide. Okay, can we burn the rope? Can we burn the rope? Can we burn the rope? Can't burn the rope. We can pick up a shoe. Oh well, the shoe's masking my my scent, perhaps. Is that what's going on here? Can I climb up here? No. Oh, he's gone away. Okay, cool. So, for example, I've started putting some of my favourite photographs on. Ah! On online in a venue where people, if they're looking for nice photographs of certain things, they can find them and use them in publications. So that basically they can buy the images for a license. You know, I've always taking photos of things, and some of them I think are probably quite good. Not all of them, but then again, even, you know, no photographer, even proper photographers don't take good photos all the time. But you know, so far 3 or 4, and that's really exciting to be sort of trying to value what you can do a bit more and plug it all together in slightly different ways. I suppose what I'm saying is not just seeing a dead end of some sort. Oh no! A dead end where you think, oh, you know, I've tried all the possibilities, much like our protagonist here. Okay, let's run past. What a terrifying person this creature is, though. Okay, pick up a shoe. Let's chuck it. What did we do last time to distract him? I wonder. What did we do last time? Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so if I just suddenly go very quiet here, and then maybe chuck a shoe. Right, so to stop moving. You can't hear me. Also, but incidentally, the heartbeats, our character's heartbeat is just sort of thumping through the vibration on the controller. Sort of slowing down a little bit, but... Okay, run, run! In the, oh wow, we're in a... blocked with shoes. Why are there so many shoes? That's a disturbing implication, isn't it? And that's the other thing as well, is the skill set that archaeology has provided, or provides people. Things like narrative implication through discovery of artifacts, you know? I think we all tend to think just because we can do something, it must be easy to do. So as I say, just in the same way that sometimes people underestimate, people will go, oh, I could do that, when they really can't. I think we tend to think other people can do that, when also they can't. I think that's basically what I've been getting at for the past 10 minutes or so. There have been shoes all over the place as you've gone through. I don't think he has feet. So maybe an obsession. Possibly maybe an obsession. I mean, look at all these shoes. This is wonderful. I mean, sorry. Wonderfully horrible. Oh, goodness me! Climb, climb, climb! There's something in the shoes. And we're not talking about feet here, people. Run. It's like Tremors. Oh, I don't like that. Where the heck are we meant to go next? It is, isn't it? It's quite, it's reminiscent of Holocaust stuff, isn't it? Plan out the route, yeah. Come on, 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 you can do it, you can do it! Oh, that was horrible. Lots of shoes, and still no shoes for me. Of Birkin Gherkin, man. I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. Oh, can we climb, can we climb? Oh, what can we do, what can we do? Can we grab? Oh, he's gonna get me, he's gonna get me. Let's hide in the box. Let's hide in the box. Okay, he's blind. I need to remember he's blind. Just don't move around. Just hold on to the wall. Onto the door. Oh! You long-armed, grabby so-and-so. Especially when you don't know what it is, yeah. Okay, he's gonna... Oh! This game has not disappointed in terms of the creepiness. Not at all. It's very good. Top notch. Top notch. Okay. I'm going to climb this wall. I'm going to stay hidden up here. It did, wasn't it? It was like, gotcha! Oh, look at his jaw twitching. It's like Grendel in the animated Beowulf. It's brilliant. Oh! Clearly that's not the way to escape. Okay. Come on, we can do it. Yes. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Hide in the box, then chase the mushroom guys. I guess you just have to have the nerve to stay there. The breathing as well. there he goes. What are our options? Can we move this box? Nope. 2 tin cans. Where did he go? Okay, we can push this box this way. Oh! Creepy single monkey, yeah. Yeah, the TV series of The Mist, incidentally, speaking of Stephen King, is, I think it in its own right, it's pretty good. The script is unnuanced. It punches you in the face with some stuff, and it's got some unfortunate characterizations. I think slightly lazy. Oh, he's stroking a spoon. Is that a little salad fingers reference, perhaps? He likes rusty spoons. Yeah, unnuanced, and some of the characterizations, particularly of, for example, there's actually a bisexual guy in it who I think is characterized in a slightly stereotypical way, slightly unhelpful way. Well, actually, a very unhelpful way, depending on given what he does. But I don't want to spoil it because I don't want to ruin it for you. So, but apart from some, it could have used a bit of a rewrite here and there, a bit of a second pass on the script. I think it pulls out the themes really quite well. It adds some of its own themes quite well. Apart from the introduction of essentially smoke monster from Lost that kind of goes nowhere. Again, I think it does rather well. So yeah, I would recommend giving it a go. But maybe don't be ready to take it at face value, as opposed to potentially judging it on its adaptation of the source material. You climb up the middle. You can climb up here. There you go. These are wooden dolls of children. This is very unnerving. There we go. Come on, climb, 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 climb. Push the box out of the way. We're okay for now. It's funny. I always get to a point with these sorts of games where I sort of think to myself, if you map it out, how ridiculous a long line is it? You know, that you've actually travelled. Does it actually make sense in terms of the overall structure, for example, in this instance of a boat, perhaps? You know, stressful puzzling, yes. At least that's stressful publishing then. You don't think what was the intended solution? Oh, my solution. Come on, climb. Interesting. Can I? Oh no, he's gonna get me. Yep. Oh, it's so wrong. It's so wrong. Ugh. It's good though that the game can tolerate that sort of uh, use of the space. I saw the monkey into the other room, hide downstairs, then come up when he goes by. Isn't that interesting? That is interesting, isn't it? Oh no, here he is. Let's hide back here. No! Oh, you got me. Okay. I thought I was hidden. Okay, are there any other possibilities in here as far as noise making goes? Just check on the candle there. Yep. Okay, we're okay. Not actually burning anything, which is good. Remove this chair. No, that doesn't do anything either. Hide behind the end of the fallen clock. When he hits it, you can make the noise and run past. Okay. Oh. Oh no, I need to... Ah! Oh my god, how did he not? How did he not? Okay, so every now and then the clocks will freak him out, that's good. Oh, he's gonna get me, he's gonna get me, he's gonna get me, he's gonna get me. And it's the way he sort of creaks and oh. Yeah, the shoes, yeah. Not the woes! Or who's? Or hose. You know, my granddad's living room sounded like this. He had clocks. Oh, bugger! He had clocks everywhere. It was genuinely creepy. I think he had, I don't know, maybe 40 clocks in the living room. Throw a hua. A hua. No, a hui. A hui. A hui. Throw a hui. Yeah, it was a lot of clocks. It was really, really weird. Okay. Let's wait for the clocks. Oh, he's gonna chase me. Oh, I don't like the chasing. I don't like it when he chases me. Oh, come on. Come on, you ship. You rocking ship. Nice library. Nice library. Oddly enough, I don't have a clock room. No, I don't know. Oh, can we? Yes. Oh, we can't walk it up and down the piano. Oh, we can. Yay! Oh, it's an achievement unlocked. Cool. Piano hanging from the ceiling. Oh, that's something else as well in the show that goes wrong. They'll have things that set up at the beginning, like maybe the piano doesn't come down when it's meant to, and then it is, as it were, Chekhov's gun. What is up must come down, as we see. Oh, come on. For crying out loud, man. Ooh, graphics are on ultra. Smug noises. Climb and jump and run and jump. Oh! I let go of the bookshelf there. Fancy stream me showing off playing on ultra. Well, actually, as being a race strap fancy streamer. Just go, yeah, I play on ultra. I don't accept anything less than 60 frames per second. Okay, we need a crankshaft. Not a crankshaft, a crank handle. The heartbeat is just almost unbearable in the the controller. Just oh. Okay. He's gonna get me. He's got me. And that weird kind of almost park ranger's hat he's got on. Just ugh. It's like the stuff of nightmares. Imagine that. Can I climb this pile of books here? I can climb the pile of books. There we go. Well, I mean, his face was very visible in the lift section a little while ago. It's horrible. and that sort of like slightly over underbitey kind of twitchy jaw he's got. So it's grim stuff, and I love it. Oh, climb! Oh, no! Climb the books! Climb the books! Climb the books! Climb the bar! No! Ah! Ugh.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Yeah,
no! Oh no!
that's exactly what that was.
Oh no!
Speaking of which, yeah, Ruth is definitely up for doing some Resident Evil. Probably on Saturday evenings this month, into November if needs be as well. She oh no! Ugh! Ugh! She the other day I was playing Uncharted 4, and she was watching a little bit. She'd come around, and I think we were waiting to go somewhere. I think. But anyway, I'd got caught, much like I am getting caught now, in a section where I was meant to be much more stealthy. She was like, "Just be more stealthy." And I was like, "It's those sorts of gems that that make excellent sound bites for Twitch." Ah, just play good, Mark. I mean, like, it's not hard, you know. Just play good. Honestly. Oh no. No. Ah! How did I get? I did go, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I went up for the candle while he was close. Just win. When you should be seeing the credits of the game, and instead I'm just getting caught by a creepy long-armed man. No! Ah, no! I don't need to pick up the thing. I did not mean to pick up the thing. But anyway, she did anyway. She picked up the thing. Or we picked up the thing. Again, I don't know if it's a he or a she. Or a they. Oh. Oh, that's clever. Yeah, that's clever. Did hit him in the head, didn't it? Well, at least I'm providing some value for money in terms of entertainment. and bringing the lols. Okay, come on. Climb the bookcase. Just don't fall. It's that simple. Right, just jump. Right, jump on the bookshelf. Get out of his way. Okay. Right, climb that book, climb the stack of books. Just climb, go through. And now what? Turn on the TV? Will that help? Yes. Here we go. Come on, just run, run, run. No! I didn't know that was a dead end! I didn't know that was a dead end! Hope, come on. If you're kind, then you'll start me in the TV room. Yes, good. Good. Oh look, there's another hat here on the chair. Let's wait for him to get in through the door a bit more, and then we can make our move. So, here we go. Just may want to break the TV. You can see why he's doing it. Now, I really, really, really want to light the candle. There we go. Light the candle. Light the candle. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh my goodness me. Jump! Ah! Oh! On the swing. I can feel it. The heart just pounding. He's coming. There we go. And the second game's better than this. Oh. I don't know why. I thought that steam was in the background for some reason. It didn't even occur to me that was dangerous. Interesting. Because, you know, I'm very much enjoying the first, so... So that bodes well. Okay, so jump off here onto the handle. Oh! Wow. Okay. Oh, that's horrible. That's interesting. The ending is very thought-provoking. Oh, for crying out loud, can this guy not leave me alone? Oh, jump, climb the thing. No, no way, no way! With your long, your long arms. You weirdo. Ugh. Exactly, yeah. This is a fun one. What can I do, I wonder? Oh, I think I know. I think I know. Presumably I have to pull on this. And then... Oh, no! Ah! You have missed a lot of the stream, yes, Chaminar. Sorry about that. But it's been a very good game. It's been exactly what I was hoping it would be so far. Okay, grab the thing. Ah. Yeah, that little toot on the trumpet makes it sound like there's a slight escape of wind when he grabs you. Okay. Come on. Pull. Yes. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. Yeah. I mean, it's. I'm definitely not gonna. I'm not gonna blame anyone for having a little toot when they're caught by a monster. Been playing Feudal Alloy, but got frustrated with a particular section of it. Oh! Decided to give it up for now. How far have you got with it? I've had it for a little while now. Actually, for over a year, and I only returned to it recently, a couple of days ago, in fact. And only just only just discovered the second teleporting device. Took me ages to find the second one, and now I feel as though I'm stuck. I feel as though I can't. There's not much further I can go. There will be. I mean, it's a very lovely game, and it's a very charming game. But it's a slightly unforgiving Metroidvania in that sense. You know, progression is definitely limited based on what you can and can't do at any given time. There we go. There we go. Also, thank you for the Amazon games tips. I didn't realise that that's what Twitch was trying to tell me all this time. In the oh no! I couldn't grab the bar in the in the notifications. So yeah, the house, we do share an Amazon Prime account. For our sins, as it were. So it's definitely, we might as well make use of it while we have it. So thank you for that. Right, come on. Can't grab this bar on the floor. Can't. No. GOG of 269. I only picked it up today. Oh, brilliant! And is that because I mentioned that I was playing it on Discord yesterday? It's good fun. You pull it again? Oh yes! Oh, We chopped off his arms. That's brilliant. Well done. The lair. Achievement unlocked. Open to the door things with cards, but I'm stuck on a level with collapsing platforms. Yeah. You've two of the door things with cards. Again, I can't quite remember how much, because I first got it a while ago now. I can't remember if you're talking about the right. Presumably, I've done that bit, but I'm definitely having trouble finding more cards, more keys to progress. At some point, I'll just have to get some sort of clue from a walkthrough, perhaps. Meat hooks. This squirming bag on a meat hook. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Up we go. It's one of the beauties of the little online communities that we develop, isn't it? Being able to share hints and tips like that. Oh, I see a chef up there. Okay, so have we gone from one horrible antagonist to another? A nasty chef? A terrifying chef? Oh, we're hungry again. Yeah, well that's the thing. I mean, yeah, your recommendation definitely confirmed that. Speaking of online communities, definitely confirmed that it was worthwhile giving a go. So I figured, you know, why not start October as I mean to go on? There's a mousetrap. Does that mean there's some cheese around? Oh, there's a mouse that's been trapped. Oh no. Oh no. My wrist is getting better. It's very, very sore. My hand has absolutely been bruised on the inside, but also the the whole scratch on my arm has come up in a gorgeous yellowy, greeny, blue bruise. It's like a little, the colours of the rainbow. But I'm able to at least stream, you know, at least sit here and somewhat lean on my wrist and on my hands as I'm playing. So that's progress. Couldn't do any lifting today. We were going to do some. We're scheduled to do a little bit of gym today, but we figured it was worthwhile resting until tomorrow at least. There we go. The rat on my wrist. Ew. There we go. Open the door. The rat. I hear a knife being honed. Nice bucket. Or a pail even. Food store. We're approaching the kitchen. We are. Oh my goodness me, what a horrible looking chef. True nightmare fuel. Better food in here at least. Yeah, why haven't we stopped for an onion or something from the stores, or a carrot? No, you didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Okay, can we open the oven? Oh no 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 no! Oh my goodness me! I don't like it. He's like this. Is it Swelter? He's like the chef in Gormenghast. He's got that sort of disgusting sort of quality. Look, a carrot. Eat the carrot, love. Don't throw the carrot. Eat the carrot. Don't eat the rat. His head is a mask. Oh, it is, isn't it? It is a mask. Ah. Because there's that weird thing, his eyes are so deep set in there, aren't they? Use the carrot as a distraction. I could do, couldn't I? Oh, no, that didn't work. It only works as a distraction when they can't see you throwing it. sausage. It was the same for the previous antagonist. Really interesting. That's very interesting. Don't know why I didn't notice the mask on him. I suppose I just presumed that he had a like that his eyes were obscured by a wrap or something, like a strap. Oh, he lifted up his mask a little bit there. We need a key. No. Grab the bottle, chuck the bottle. This is an excellent game. I'm very much enjoying this. Because there's enough room for you to, as we were saying earlier, to solve things in slightly unintended ways, but also there's enough room for you to, it's not so, the narrative structure isn't so strong, there's not room for you to feel the peril and to come up with, it's not just a case of, you have to get through the door quick enough, you can also take the wrong route, you can discover things in your exploration. And the use of all these, the fact that I could just choose to climb up on the table as I did before, pick up the wine bottle, but also as well, I could have made it through with a bit more patience. It's very good. Oh, double toilet. Interesting. Because does he need a double toilet? Oh, they're twins or something, or maybe they're a couple with a his and hers toilet. There's the key. There's the key. Do everything together with your loved one. Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes Mrs. Soup does joke that we're not there. We're not there. There are some levels of intimacy that are just a bit too far. Swing back and forth with the key. Brilliant. Also, I really like the fact that the game doesn't tell you anything until you're obviously a little bit stuck. So I discovered the lighter on my own by just pushing buttons, and oh, that's the lighter. That sort of thing is very good, and if you're clearly not quite managing to do a certain skill, like for example swinging on the rope, it'll tell you, well, swing on the rope and jump up with A, hold on with R, and swing back and forth with the rope. Right. Then we make our way back through the kitchen. These are horrifying creatures. No better proof of love than a double toilet. Double toilette. C'est l'amour. La double toilette. Yes. Sausage. It's also very careful, isn't it, about what it makes you look at as you're climbing over it. Things like, meat being cleaved, etc. Or having been cleaved. Or sausages. Or mince grinders. Mince meat grinders rather. Oh, I see. We need to make another sausage. Dook. I think it is a dumb waiter, yeah. Well, we made a sausage. So I'm guessing we need to swing on the sausages to get to that next hole in the wall. How do we? Oh, we need to prime the meat. Yeah, load up the hopper with meat. Oh, that's a fat rat. Oh, come on. I wonder what the meat is as well. Yeah. How do... Like this. Oh, there's a... So now what? Yeah, I know, he's eating the mushroom, one of the mushroom dudes. We're certainly investigating him, isn't he? How do we get up here? Can we get up here? No. Can I jump onto that meat bag up there? Maybe. Nope. Can I jump over here and grab the plank? Nope. You rescue the mushroom. Well, that's what I'm hoping to be able to do. Unless the mushroom is already frozen solid. That's a possibility, isn't it? In that case then, what meat are we meant to be? Oh, that noise. That was wonderfully gross. We have one more look at the mushroom guy. I think he might just be frozen. Don't think I can jump up there. No. I don't think you can get up there either, sadly. I think it's just I think the lighting the lamp, destroying the statue, is the things you can do in there, and then the mushroom guy is a story element. Oh, another ham. Okay, well, I might come back for that ham. There's an excellent series of videos called Gaming for a Non-Gamer, where a YouTuber gets his wife to play games, different genres of games for the first time. And I'm pretty sure I've probably mentioned this before, but it's definitely bears watching. But it makes me wonder about this sort of game, whether is it actually as intuitive as it feels, or whether it's also partly relying on those shared experiences that so many gamers have had, or people who play computer games have had over the years. I suspect the latter, but also there has to be a bit of the former as well, surely. Otherwise, no one would ever be able to start at, you can't start at the ground floor. In fact, I didn't start at the ground floor, frankly. I didn't, it's not like my first console was an Atari 2600 or something. So I suppose it is a combination of the two, isn't it? Conventions become things that you look out for and that you're accustomed to. But a game that doesn't punish experimentation too harshly will encourage exploration and then confidence in those newfound game mechanics, this kind of thing. Yeah. I suppose, yeah, being accustomed to what computer games often ask you to do can help. But then also, just this kind of computer game, and the way in which relatively indie and small developers have been able to to make games with such atmosphere and such storytelling potential. But they're also graphically very pleasing or distinctive. Is it's got to have lowered the boundary for entry for people who previously might have thought games and gamers were just super geeky and not really their thing. Having relatable and identifiable characters, think about E.T. for example. On the Atari 2600, that's hardly an identifiable creature. These sort of pixels and blocks, bleeps and bloops. So I suppose you can be much more intuitive if you can much more easily tell what it is that you're playing, I suppose. What it is that your characters are and what it is that maybe they want to achieve, and what they can achieve with the things that they're presented with. Crouch, get in the box. Oh, it's called the lift down. I need something to activate that button. Oh, he got me! Oh, I thought I was under the table. I thought I was safe. Not quite. Yeah, the noises are horrible, aren't they? Okay. There's a key. Key. But what for? I do not yet know. So what on earth is it? Is it butchering? They can get you under the table if they see you under them. Okay. That's good to know. So we need to get our chef in here. Ugh! Rats! Again, it's that depth perception. I was running into a wall instead of through the hole. Look very sanitary. No, no, it would not. It would not pass mustard, was it? Would it? And mouth breathing as well. And I like that because it's wearing a mask, it's having to sort of do that thing where it's looking through the eye holes at whatever it's doing. I had that last year when I was wearing the Harlequin's mask for reading stories at Halloween. Venetian mask, sorry. Where you have to sort of work extra hard to see what it is you're looking at. There we go. Grab the key. Make a run for it. Oh, come on. Where on earth am I meant to go next? Up here, maybe? Ugh! Yep, the footprints definitely had atmosphere. Was it like this? There's so many stories to choose from at the moment when it comes to meat processing in the UK. Oh, another evil lady statue. It's a trash compactor. What a delightful smell you've discovered, Your Highness. I don't know, I feel like I want to pick up that plunger. If I can. Doesn't look like I can, in fact. Can I grab any of the rubbish bags? Nope. Oh, I missed that one. I missed that particular story. Charminar. Pick up a shoe. It's very complicated. So at the moment you've got the sanitation issue, you've got the issue of CO2 supplies running out, so the bolt guns can't be used in the abattoirs, which will affect meat supplies, they reckon, particularly at Christmas. There you can, yep, thank you, Meryl. You've got a lack of workers because they've all gone home. Who are willing to, for example, make the pigs in blankets that people are accustomed to at Christmas. There's the lack of delivery drivers. There's all manner of issues at the moment with the UK's food supply. Then, of course, there's the petrol issue. Today I learned, I didn't realise this was even a thing, there's an issue with paper supply in the UK, which also apparently is somewhat, was happening earlier from in the US, but I was linked with loo roll, not with books. Here, the production and delivery of books is becoming an issue. Like, it's just... You know, I joked about this sort of stuff because I thought it couldn't happen. I didn't think it could be as bad as it actually is becoming. But as you say, well, actually, as I was saying earlier in the stream, Charminar, it's a lack of leadership, but also crucially a lack of opposition. No one is actually genuinely holding these people to account, regardless of your political leanings. We need competence. We need people who do a bad job to lose their jobs and to be replaced with people who can do a good job. And look, you can get soap on yourself as you go through the suds. Isn't that cool? The left can't decide what it wants more, to be ideologically pure or to gain votes. To gain votes, it doesn't have to become a right-wing party, but it needs to be realistic about what at the moment is palatable, particularly in the language that you use to describe it. You know, the UK has always been far more tolerant of openly socialist policy than for example, the US has been and is. Crouch, crouch, crouch. But we've been convinced of late that words like socialism are dirty words. So I understand why it is that some people in the Labour Party don't want to use those words. That's fine. But an awful lot of people aren't letting go of ideological purity for the sake of I don't know, for the sake of the argument. And in the meantime, people who really don't give a rat's behind about ideological purity of any form are getting away with blue murder. So the left is a shambles. The right and left of the left are at war with each other at the moment for the soul of the left. But it's all irrelevant. It's all irrelevant. Scotland doesn't vote Labour anymore. Not really. They vote SNP. Wales has been convinced to vote increasingly blue. And that essentially leaves Labour having to win more seats in England than they've ever done before, which, you know, isn't great. So, as I was saying earlier, we seem essentially to be in a one-party state at the moment, which isn't good. When people are complacent, when people don't feel they have to try hard to get along in their jobs, and they are decision makers, they tend to make bad decisions. It does make sense that the US politics has infected the rest of the world, but at the same time, and that is to say, where every issue is highly politicized, you know, things like the environment shouldn't be a political issue, but they do become. Vaccines shouldn't be a political stance, but they do become. Personality shouldn't be the reason that you vote a certain way, but it has become. But more than that, it's not just happened by a passive sort of osmosis. It's happened very deliberately, particularly with Rupert Murdoch, you know, Mr. Fox News, has wanted this sort of politics, this sort of media culture in the UK for decades, and he's achieved it. You know, I guess well done. And here we are. But again, also as we got this really weird thing last year, it was all about Boris trying to save Christmas, and then this year the same headlines again, trying to save Christmas. Not only should Christmas not need saving, but also it's not the be-all and end-all deadline. You know, I want a country that's working. I want to be able to know that I can buy books if I want them. You know. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Charming out, and also as well, the Tories have also been able to put boundaries, voting boundaries, in a way that very much favours them as well. So all round, it's just harder to. What does that do? Moving those hooks. What does that achieve? But again, just to emphasise, I don't necessarily. I mean, obviously, I do not like the Tories, but I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing for whoever it is that's in power to be in power, as long as they listen to expertise and they have some sort of standards of conduct that they actually genuinely adhere to. But they're not, and they don't, and it's bad. I did not buy the Egyptologist's book, the Adultery Club book. No. It's possible the left wing's migrating from the Labour Party to other left parties, weakening the left because of the first past post. It is. That's exactly what's happening, and in some seats, you'll see left-wing or left-leaning coalitions. So the Liberal Democrats, for example, will step down, maybe in a seat where the Greens have a chance of winning. That sort of thing. But that is not that's not going to change the electoral mathematics anytime soon. And they said math then. Mathematics, or the maths anytime soon. Um, what am I missing? I think the worst thing that's happened in recent years is the way in which we've kind of been convinced that we don't deserve any better from our lives, and somehow we deserve whatever it is that our leaders decide to do to us. And it all started with the credit crunch. It was a global financial crisis. The banking system required saving, and therefore we spent what we had to spend to do it. That wasn't an ideological position, and still the Tories have been in power for more than a decade. Talk about how they inherited a terrible economic situation, and you know they are the party of responsible finances and all this kind of thing. Not only is that old news, but also it's not what happened. It was a case of, the banks were deemed to be too big to fail. Anyway. But out of that came this narrative of, well, now we have to pull in our, tighten our belts, and you all deserve this, you people, you've done this, But that was just because the people now who became in charge have always wanted a small state, have always wanted they don't see why they should have to pay for libraries when they've got plenty of books at home, thank you very much, that kind of thing. Yeah. But that's the other thing as well, chasing the centre. I read a very interesting article the other day. Chasing the centre is it's become a political commentary video as well as a live stream. Chasing the centre is a losing game, because the centre keeps on moving to the right. The consensus keeps on moving further and further to the right, particularly when you, for example, kick out members of your party who are quote-unquote too left-leaning. You can't out-Tory the Tories, you can't out-right the right. And if you do, you end up doing really dumb stuff like denying climate change, or saying, well, maybe these people who don't like vaccines have a point. What kind of nonsense? Can I grab this? I can't grab that. Is there anything I can do there? No, there's not. What am I missing? He was stuck, wasn't he? Can't grab any of those things. Can't grab any of those things either. Yeah, I think it is the hooks overhead, but I'm not sure like what's on them. How do we can we get high enough to grab onto them? They really are are such creepy things, aren't they? I wonder if we ever get to see them demasked. Presumably. Can I climb those bits? No. Wonderful, eh? Yeah. It's also interesting, isn't it, how it's often the most elite people who will talk about the elites as well. Like in this country, a guy called Jacob Rees-Mogg who talks about the elites, and yet he acts and looks and sounds kind of the way you imagine the Monopoly man would sound if he had a voice. You know, oh yes, well, you know, I'm simply a simple, you know, person who went to Eton. Man of the people. It's despicable, really. But anyway, I'm not the person that they fooled, so I guess there's that. I don't have to feel bad about having been taken for a ride by these people. How on earth do we proceed? So we sent the hooks going to the right. No, I agree. I agree. As I say, I mean, to a certain extent, I feel kind of politically homeless at the moment, as so many other people do. But I feel as though, at the very least, we need effective. The government is not work. It doesn't work when there's not a decent there's not decent opposition. Decent scrutiny, and also standards in public office. So yeah, I was thinking, could I climb that panel before? Doesn't look as though I can, but we shall give it a go again. Ugh, what a horrible noise. Ugh. Yeah, go on then, give me a tip, Charmanar. I don't mean to be dense. Nope. We cannot climb it. Go far left in the other room and get on the hooks from there. Right. Yeah, okay. See, I was already heading that way, in my defense. Oh, rats, 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 rats. Ah! Oh, they're just disgusting creatures, aren't they? Yeah, I love the soap sets. Ah! I'm guessing running around isn't the way to move the switch first. Yes, yes. Thank you. You can go down the drains. It would have, yes, it would have been. I suppose it would have been quite funny if I go all the way over there with it. You would have got to see me have a full-on meltdown. If I wasn't already questioning myself, I would have. Right, okay, so we've gone too far. We've gone too far. They're horrible. 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 Indeed, there is pot cleaning going on. That's a good point. Climbing. Climb. No! No! There we go. Ah! Oh, rats! Ah! 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 Okay.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Ah! I do know what I have to do now. I do. I know what I must do. It's been a session rich with dominoes. Well, thank goodness OnlyFans wasn't shut down, eh? Now I can take my Ono business fully to its maximum potential one day. For crying out loud. Great big chefy bumbling buffoons. Oh, that drain doesn't have a hole. Some of them do. Right. There we go. There we go. Just need to do a little jump and then hold on for dear life with the R. Right trigger. Oh no, we've been spotted. Okay, jump down. Oh, run! Run as fast as you can! Got grabbed. Got grabbed. Just don't think about what gets flushed down those drains. Yeah, good point actually. All sorts of offal. I swear it sounds like she's farting. Or he's farting. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Duck! Yes! Ah, ah, ah. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. It's like the opening sequence of a Bond movie. Da da bom, da da bom, da da ba da da. The kitchen, is that the kitchen escaped? Here we are at the next bit. That's the thing, yeah, I seem to be struggling with the things that that other people haven't found hard, and doing okay with the things that other people have found hard. Oh my goodness, guys, it's 1:20. I need to think about going to sleep. Tomorrow morning I've got some trowels to make, and then decorating the office for Halloween. Oh, all these things getting on board the ship. Righty. Oh, I've got to write the Patreon blog post tomorrow morning. I've got to do my books as well. Yeah, it's the first Monday close to the first of the month, so I've got to do my monthly books. Got loads I need to do in the morning. I'll do tomorrow. Look at that scale! Isn't that gorgeous? How tiny you are. It is a trial and error kind of game, yeah, absolutely. So I don't feel too bad. Look at them all. Yes, no, I did. I did. I think that was a good suggestion, Charminar. So yeah, I thought I would follow through. Oh. Right, where is? Ah, no, it must be upstairs. Let me just quickly check something because my watch just buzzed. I need to just go on to Mon browser. Yeah. Yeah. I've got some stuff I need to get for the prep for Wednesday as well, actually tomorrow. So maybe we should leave it there. No bookings for tomorrow, but even so, I think I might have to go to bed about now. Shall we do that, guys? I mean, you know, you're in the same time zone as me, Charmanar. I'm guessing, Smig. I don't know. Is Portugal? Are you an hour ahead? Is it 20 past 2 with you? And obviously, Meryl, you're is it 8 hours behind? So you're sitting pretty in the evening. But I think we might have to leave it there for tonight. I am very much enjoying this game. You're 1 hour behind. Okay. Um, really? Oh, that's fortunate. 1 hour behind. So it's only like 25 past midnight for you. Brilliant. 6:25 p.m. with you. Yeah, fortunate for you, Meryl. You've got the night is young. Whereas for me, the night is halfway through. We live on a sphere. Ah! Thank you guys for watching. It's been so much fun. And as ever, you know, when I'm having a weird day or a difficult afternoon or something, at the moment, invaluable. So much fun being on these live streams and having a laugh and exploring a new game with you as well. Get some New World played. What sort of game is New World? Incidentally, I saw you were playing that earlier. I'm curious. Great stream, thank you, Charmanar. Thank you. I try. And also, I haven't forgotten. Shall we not presume that I can come and see, or that we can meet up this week, but maybe possibly next week, and I'll try and plan for that or around that. The questionables, the variables are still variable. So at the moment, so I don't want to keep you in suspense. So let's just plan for next week instead, maybe. But yeah, New World. I'm very curious about that. Have to tell me more maybe on Discord, Meryl. I'm off to bed. It's been a real pleasure. Oh, it's an MMO. Some say similar to Albion in some ways. I'm having fun with it. It's brand new, so a few things to work out still. Okay, I'll keep an eye open for that. But a genuine pleasure. I think I'm definitely set to have much better dreams, despite the subject matter of Little Nightmares. I'm feeling much more relaxed now, and I'm going to wish you well. Excellent. Okay, thank you, Charmanar. Cool. I'll bear that in mind. Right. Good night, guys. Though Tuesday. I'll see you on Tuesday with Sable, and then maybe this on Thursday. Hopefully. Good night.